Morning, Jake.
Morning.
You guys just got done in the previous series playing a team that you've faced a bunch. And I imagine it gets to a point where facing their pitchers, there's no secrets. They know what you got. You know what they're going to do. It just comes down to execution. How much different is it in this series not having faced these guys as much, and how much more challenging is it for you?
Yeah, I think it comes down to our preparation and, all the different video we can watch on guys that somehow get an advantage one way or another.
On the flip side, maybe more challenging because you haven't seen them as much, but on the other hand, might there be some more opportunities for you because they may not know you as well and try something that they haven't before? I mean, is there a window for more opportunity in that way?
Yeah, I think the toughest thing when you're a hitter is, you're reacting to the pitch where, as a pitcher, they can go up there and, throw pitches and, they can see where we swing and where we don't swing during the season. And then when it comes down for us, we have to be able to see the pitch, and if we're not facing those pitchers a lot. And Zach's had really good success against our team the last couple of years.
Is it fun in a way, though, just because it's different and something new as opposed to facing a team that you've seen so much of? I mean, is it just, as a player, just more stimulating in some
Yeah,
ways?
I think the biggest difference is your adjustments just need to come during your at-bat. From pitch to pitch, it's when we're at the point in the season where we can't wait to make the adjustment the next day or the next at-bat. We need to make those adjustments much quicker.
Okay, down here, Kevin, on the left.
Hey, Jake, I'm sure you guys think it's cool that, Austin and his brother and all that, but do you wish his brother wasn't as good as he is?
Yeah, his brother is really good. But we have Austin, so he knows him better than anybody else. So
You know a lot of stuff, like, how war's figured out and all that stuff. Do you know the odds of a team that falls to 0-2? I mean, like, how important it is to win this game?
I don't know the odds, but I can guess it's pretty high. It's one of those things. It's, we want to win at home, especially going on the road here for 3 more games. So come out and win this game today.
I know you haven't had your hitters meeting yet today, but when you've faced Aaron in the past, the last couple times, does Austin pipe up more than maybe he normally would?
Yeah, I've talked to Austin a lot about his brother, just in general, just because I'm super interested in the way he pitches and everything. But yeah, he'll definitely speak up and give us a little insight. I'm sure his brother keeps everything close to the chest now that we're playing him. So.
The play you made yesterday in the shift, what have you, that's kind of been a new role for you this year. What have you kind of learned about how to handle that spot and how to, I guess, make plays like that?
Yeah, I think I struggled with it a little bit early on, just trying to figure out when I need to attack certain balls and go back on certain ones, how much time I have with the specific runner. I think when you get a ball like that yesterday, it's just completely reactionary and just trying to cover as much ground as you can and then get a release off with Bryce running.
Tony?
Jake, Aaron has pitched pretty well against you guys. What does he do in particular that makes it tough to deal with him?
I think his biggest thing is obviously, I think you look at his numbers, he had over 230 strikeouts and only less than 30 walks or something like that. So he pounds his zone. I think another thing he does well is he mixes his pitches really well, and he does a really good job of tunneling his pitches.
Next question for Jake, over here, in the middle.
Hi, Jake. John Howard, CBS 8 here in San Diego. The quick turnaround, night game to day game, kind of like a Saturday to a Sunday. Does any momentum carry over between those two? And looking back at the ALDS, the first 2 games with the Dodgers, where the Dodgers scored earlier, and then your bullpen shut them down, and then the next day your offense was playing well from the get-go, and you came back with a win. Does any momentum carry over, especially since the 2 games are so close to each other?
I think sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It wasn't. I mean, last night's game wasn't incredibly exciting, outside of their 2 homers and a couple base runners we had there in the 9th. It was just a great pitching matchup and performance by each guy. So I think if anything today, they're up 1-0, so we just got to come out and play our best game.
And on the topic of the 2 home runs and the 1 home run by Schwarber, have you ever seen anything like that as far and as hard as it was hit?
No, but yeah, as a homer, put him up 2-0.
We go here to Annie in the front.
You worked with Aaron during the off-season workouts, right? During the lockout?
No, I was supposed to come out, but I ended up not coming out when he's here. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
When you run into him, does he trash talk you about the home run or?
No, I actually I met him for the first time when they were here the last time. So,
Got it.
his dad always gives me crap though.
Okay, we'll take one more, Sam.
Jake, going back to the play you made yesterday and just kind of your defense as a whole, I know it's something you take pride in, what you do as a defender. At what point in your career did you realize that what you could do defensively could really be a meaningful part of your game and your importance to a team?
Yeah, I think it all started in 2020, and it's credit to one of the coaches in the Phillies staff and Bobby Dickerson. I'd always enjoyed playing defense, but I never really fell in love with it and really wanted to go out there and make an impact on the defensive side of the ball. And when he came in and preached about the importance of what we do in the field and how impactful it is, I think I really started to buy into what he was preaching, and I think it's helped me tremendously.
We often talk about early hitting, things like that, the work that players do on the offensive side. When you worked with Dickerson and different coaches, did you change anything about your routine during the season and the off season about how you got ready for a game, for a season defensively?
I think a lot of it was just being paying incredible attention to detail, because every little thing matters out there. And he preaches, the way he teaches, the game on the defensive side of the ball is extremely simple, but very difficult at the same time, where, it looks slow and boring, but since I've learned the way he teaches it, it's, I think, the best way to play defense.